things we're going to be talking about today is one of those tools. But maybe we could just start with maybe having you address why are tools and even systems, I think, was also very important. Why are they important as someone is getting started?
Yeah, that was a learning lesson for me because I came in from a totally different profession. I had a background in manufacturing. When I joined network marketing, it was like a whole new thing. You might be a good plumber, but if you're going to be a carpenter, there's a new set of skills. Some overlap in the tools, but I initially tried to recreate the wheel and the wheel didn't run very smooth. So I slowed down and learned the tools and the system with the company I was with, and everything went much, much faster. So I realized that people don't easily duplicate, but systems and tools do. And one of my favorite sayings is, it kind of came out of that, is KISS kid. As like I say, I have 6 kids, 6 grandkids. I love kissing my kids and grandkids. But in business, KISS kid means keep it simple, keep it duplicatable, because simplicity duplicates. I can make it as complicated as you want, but then people go, God, I could never do it. Sounds really good, but I could never do that. So, and I want to do a shout out to Garrett, you and the sales marketing team, and Lori and David, for the commitment to providing us these world-class tools and systems that really set LifeWave apart from most every other direct selling company out there.
Well, maybe you could give us a little bit of a feel for, you've been in like I said at the beginning, you've been in this industry for 34 years. Mm-hmm. So you probably have a pretty good feel for where it was to where it is today. Give us some of your experience.
Yeah, I'd love to, because, I think all industries and professions evolve, and this one has evolved. When I first got involved 34 years ago, back in 1988, it was the video cassette, and we had a couple of really good video cassettes, high production value, and we'd send out tons of video cassettes. Locally, you could show it to somebody, you could put it in your VCR at home or theirs. But, I was doing national recruiting. My sponsor taught me to do that, and I was talking to people around the country. And and it went from video cassettes, and then it went to audio cassettes, and then it went to CDs, then it went to DVDs. And all of those, I can't tell you how many thousands, tens of thousands of dollars I spent on priority mail and overnight mail envelopes. Because when I got somebody really interested on the phone, I wanted to get them right away. So I'd spend $20 on postage to send a $10 video cassette, and they'd never watch it. Or I never knew when they watched it, So it was, that's just the way it was. And the way it is now, it's like, this is like a breakthrough. This is really a disruptive technology. It's a quantum leap in business building, because what we're going to be talking about today is our InTouch application, which allows us to instantly, I could be on the phone with you and I could be sending you a video, and it's going to arrive before I get off the phone. And it didn't cost me a dime. And you could be halfway around the world and it still get there almost instantaneously. So the industry has changed. And so the way we do business has to change with it.
Absolutely. And I know that you've, I remember when I first started in this industry, and I've been, for 26 years, not quite as long. But I remember that, in order for someone to place an order with the first company I ever worked for, was they had to fax it in. And I remember telling my kids that, and they said, Dad, I don't even know what a fax is. And it's so interesting to see where technology has gone. But you're right. It really does mean that we need to change the way we do business. But it simplifies it, but it also complicates it if we're not doing it the right way. And so what I'm really excited about then is I know you prepared a presentation, some slides and some videos and stuff together to be able to help us understand this a little bit better. So why don't we go ahead and just jump into that?
Good. I'll go ahead and share my screen. So hold on just a second. And there we are. So welcome to LifeWave and our app. And, and I came up with kind of a title for the talk, is this is where the power of the patch meets the power of the app.
I love that.
Just really potent together. There's nothing beyond X39 that we know of, but David's thinking of other things, I'm sure. We know that. But, as far as a company and an inventor and everything else, we've got the story. And now we've got the technology to share the story. So what I'd like to do, Garrett, is just show this short little video. It's a little 2-minute video that talks about the app. And this is a video right out of the app that anyone can share with their prospects to show them this leading edge technology we have available to us.
Ask any professional network marketer and they'll tell you the keys to fast, sustainable, duplicatable growth are marketing tools and systems. Tools that make it easy to share the product and the opportunity. And systems a brand new person can follow. Tools that will change your business. Tools that normally cost up to $50 a month. But now, for the first time in the industry, LifeWave brings this state-of-the-art tool to you for free. Introducing LifeWave InTouch. Available for iPhone and Android, LifeWave InTouch turns your smartphone into a prospecting machine. Share professionally produced videos with the click of a button and track when and how much your prospect watches. No more sending people to a generic website where you can lose them, because every time you share a video through LifeWave InTouch, it links directly to your LifeWave replicated page where they can purchase or join immediately. A powerful tool, but even more important, a system. Because now, every distributor can download the app and prospect their warm market immediately. Imagine a distributor new to the business, excited to start growing their business but still learning, can now prospect their top 10, 20, or 30 prospects in a matter of minutes. That creates action. That creates momentum. And that creates sales. LifeWave InTouch is the tool for building this business with beautiful product and opportunity videos, shareable social content, corporate event information, distributor training, and other great resources. Don't delay any longer. Download the app and get started today.
Wow. So this is a real game changer, folks. So if you haven't already downloaded the app, we're going to give you some instructions to do it, but you can get it for Android and the iPhone at the Android and Apple Store. And when you get off this webinar, download the app. Okay, that's your homework. So, because it's a true game changer. So I'm just going to go through those 4 different points that they touch briefly on the video. I got a slide for each of them. Then I'm going to actually walk you through a real hands-on demo. So the first thing we wanted to do is get the slide to change. Okay, so the first one here that we wanted to talk about is sharing and selling. And this is, to me, is the most important and valuable part of this, because we've got a really robust sharing library that makes sharing easy and free, okay? And free, because like I said, I used to spend tons of money buying and shipping video cassettes and CDs, DVDs, and all that. And I never knew when or if they watched it. And here, boom, you get an alert when they do. So lots of high quality videos and marketing materials in the robust sharing library of InTouch. And it's in 9 languages, okay? 9 languages. We got English, Danish, French, German, Italian, Mexican, Spanish, Polish, Chinese, Thai. Amazing. And not everybody uses email. In fact, very few people check emails anymore. I have more emails than I even want to admit to. But text, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, Line, WhatsApp Business. I mean, this is a powerful and free app. You know, it's like the video said, I mean, some companies charge up to $30, $40, $50 to have a marketing tool like this available, and LifeWave gives it to us for free to the distributors, okay? That's not for preferred customers, not for customers, it's for us brand partners, okay? And, you know, and the beauty of it is, one of the hottest things is when you send somebody a video and they click on it, boom, you get a notice on your phone. You go, oh, Garrett's watching the video, you know, and if it's a 3-minute video, I might call him in 4 minutes. So the smart alerts, tell you when somebody's watching, and you can also set alert for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day to remind yourself to call him back. So if I don't get an alert that he's watching the video, he's going to get a phone call to remind him to watch it. So, you know, when and what content your prospects are looking at, went too fast, and you connect just at the right time. And you can set convenient follow-up reminders. So this is such a cool feature. And it takes the guesswork out. Instead of calling, did you get a chance to watch the video? You know if they did and if they didn't. Garrett, this is my favorite part of the app, is those alerts.
Yeah, I know when you sent me one yesterday just to kind of give me a feel for what it was like. I clicked on it and I watched it, and you got you got notification stating that Garrett's watching your video. So I think it is amazing. I mean, that by itself is going to be able to help eliminate a lot of the challenges of following up, just because they've watched it now, and now you can. It's just that easy. Hey, what did you think? So I love that.
And by the way, Garrett, I don't want to put you on the spot, but it also told me you only watched 10% of it.
That's probably true.
Which is another cool thing. They clicked on it, but they didn't watch the whole thing, So
Yeah.
Hey, if I was following up, I say, I saw you started the video. When did you get a chance to finish it?
Yep.
So very cool. So let's move on. The other thing it allows you to do is manage your prospecting, manage your prospects. And you can manage your interaction with them. You can organize them by status. You can view your contact history. You can create notes and tags. So it's got a simple contact management system. I've seen a lot of contact management systems. And to be honest, I've never used one until InTouch, because usually they were so robust, you needed to have a college degree in computer science to use them. And this is so simple. We have folks on our team that are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s falling in love with this app and everything it does. So it's a really robust and there for you to use and learn. The other another strong feature in the app is valuable training. And LifeWave has created a training section in the app, and they're adding new resources on a regular basis. And when I bring the app up, I'll show you some of those resources. But wonderful, robust training in there that you can access when you're sitting around killing time. Maybe you're on a plane or a train, or having lunch by yourself. You can open you can open the app and go to the sharing library. You can go to the training section and get your education right there. And the other feature about it is communication and events. And the company's just starting to dig in and use the communication and event potential of this. But you're going to be able to get company news right on the banner of it. And company events are beginning to be added in the calendar section. So you can see all the upcoming company events, and you'll be able to go in there and click on the event and send it to a prospect, just like you can click on a video and send it to a prospect. Maybe there's going to be an event in Atlanta. We don't have an Atlanta event scheduled, but when we do, you may know somebody in Atlanta. You could go in and send them the Atlanta invitation and build your team around the country and around the world. So this is a really, really powerful part of the technology. And another thing about it that's nice is it's very customizable. And I'll show you some of the customizable features in it. But, it's got the main header up there, and that's where the company's Performance Reimagined. And you'll see that header sailing across with different current information, keeping us up to date on what's the latest and greatest from corporate. And then there's a dynamic place where you can keep track of your prospects, and the most recent ones are right up there, and customizable layout that I'll go into in a little bit more detail. In fact, I'm going to show you a short video that goes over that. But, that's just in a nutshell, Garrett, that's the InTouch app, and, few of the reasons why I'm so excited about it.
I love that. And there's so much there, it's not just the work, it's for prospecting, which it is that. It definitely is that portion of it. And that's certainly one of the most valuable tools in there, but it's a training element as well. So you can learn and you can grow and improve yourself. And so, and then find out when the events are. And then I love, that they can actually share the events with their prospects and that as well. And we have some meetings coming up here in the US. And so it gives us those opportunities for people to be able to find out about them, first of all, but now they can also make sure that they're sharing that information onto their prospects and their team members. So I love that. Mm-hmm. So now we have the technology with the InTouch app, and we also have the technology that comes with our patches and X39 in particular. That really is a powerful combination.
It's really off the charts, and I think we're the envy of many direct selling companies, because there's no question we have the best story in the industry. We got the best inventor, the CEO, we have the best products. we have the best results. We have all you need. I mean, everybody already knows all that. Unique, exciting, exclusive, world-class products. So we really have the best story out there. And now we have the best delivery system out there. And what a combination. I mean, the X39 and InTouch is kind of a marriage made, in heaven, that now accessible to us here on earth. So again, it's the power of the patch meets the power of the app. And so I know a lot of folks that are succeeding, are using the app, are succeeding because they're regular use of the app. And the reason for this LifeWave Connect is encourage all of you to, step up your game a little bit, because this is really a game changer. It really is.
I love that, and I love that we're able to take to balance the technologies of both to really bless the lives of more and more people. It just makes it that much more readily available. I think we should. You mentioned a minute ago you would like to maybe do a kind of a demo so people can kind of get to see what it looks like and how it works. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, let me do that. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen again. So now you're seeing my phone. Okay. And right there, you can see right on my home screen is the InTouch, LifeWave InTouch app. So I'm going to bring it up on the screen, and you can see up at the top, there's introducing your new payment solution. By the way, I think tomorrow, in the next couple of days, everybody needs to be up to speed with their new payment solution. We got paid with ours this week. We're excited. It works.
Awesome.
The money's in the bank. So, but, you see, we've got a media library here, and, I'm just going to quickly show you. I got to do it you can see there's all these various videos. And I got to tell you, this one video here, the LifeWave X39, is probably the one that most people use because it talks about the product and the business. And let's say that I wanted to send that to somebody. All I do is I click on that. And, if it's a new prospect, I'd enter their name, mobile, and email address. If it's an existing prospect, and I'm just going to pick on one of my buddies, an existing prospect. So I'm going to click on that. And let's just say I'm going to send Lawrence that video. So I'm going to send it via text, and I'm going to set a 1-day reminder. I'm going to hit continue. And yep, that's his phone number. Okay. And hi, Lawrence, there's nothing like X39. Watch this video. And, I'm going to modify that. Watch this video. And you can watch this and call me. And I hit send. So Lawrence is going to wonder why I'm sending it to him again, but he's going to get the video. So done. How long did it take me to send that video? Okay. It'd be fun if he starts watching it while we're doing the presentation. Hey, we're getting lost here in other places on my phone. Okay. So I sent the video. Now I do want to mention, supposing Lawrence was a new customer, okay, or a new distributor, there's one important document here, the be sure to track. I love sending this to new customers and distributors because on the back side, if we can show the back side, it's got the health tracker. Really important when new distributors and new customers start that they track their health before and 24 hours, 7 days, 14 days, because, people seem to forget how they were when they're not that way anymore. Oh, that's right. My tennis elbow. Oh, yeah, I did have trouble sleeping. Hey, I don't need, so we really encourage everyone to get a baseline before they start on the product. So we always, and it's right there available, in the system. So now you think, well, I said it was a robust sharing library, didn't I? So I'm going to click on see all, and oh my gosh, look at all of these videos. Woo, mama, And so your homework, if you should choose, is to watch all these videos before morning. No. I'd like to suggest that, if you're new to LifeWave, that you turn Netflix off, turn InTouch on, and start watching these videos, because you need to know which ones you like the best, and then you'll know which ones you want to send to people. And there's a few favorites that we all have in here, but so many different categories. If you look, the science, product sales sheets, business approach, we got two really wonderful, a 4-minute and a 6-minute product video, opportunity video, subject videos, different apps that are available. This video here on the right, that's the one that I shared with you a few minutes ago. Another one I'm going to show you in a few minutes, but I want to show you a little bit more about the app before I get into that. Look at here. You want to know where to place the patches? There's LifeWave, X39. Look at, there's 4 videos for IceWave. There's the YH Trio. There's Energy Enhancer, Alavita, Silent Nights. So where to place all the patches. So if you sell somebody one of these, send them the video so they know where and how to use it and the reasons to use it. There's all these wonderful teasers that the social media departments put together, social media images that you can post all over your social media, lots of them, and they're all compliant, because they're created by the company, because we want to keep safe. We don't want people out there creating claims that, we can't back up with our science. More social media. And, if you want to know how to set up a new retail customer or how to enroll a new distributor, and there's the health tracker again, right there. It's in 2 places. So this is just so I'm going to go ahead and collapse that bottom left corner. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to take me back home. Now I want to show you, I got ahead of myself. I got to see all. I'm going to show you this other short little video that talks about cards, because I was getting ready to train on it. And I found this video and I realized the gentleman who helped develop the app does a lot better job on training it than I will. And it's 4 minutes long. So this is very important, and it's right here in the app. So I'm going to go ahead and play that.
Hello and welcome to the new app interface training module. Today we're going to take a look at what's new in this amazing looking interface versus the old interface. And if you're completely new to this app, then all you have to know is that you have a great fresh interface to move forward with, and maybe you'll get something out of this short training video as well. That being said, let's get started. So the first thing you'll probably notice that's different is the home screen. The old home screen had a banner and 6 icons, and that was it. Now we have a banner, the area below the banner, that is our most recent alert, and then below that is a media card and the rest of our cards section. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain cards now. So I have a media card here, which gives me just a little bit of the information as I would see as if I went to the entire media section. I'll show you a couple ways to get there in a second, but right now I'm gonna click on the cards button below the media card, that little plus symbol down there. And you'll see all the different cards that I can add to my home screen. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of them now. So I'm gonna click the little button on the left for each one of these, and I'm gonna hit Save Card Layout. Now you can see my home screen is updated. I have the media card just like I did before, but then I have all the other cards that we just added. And so I have all that on my home screen now.
Oh, I was getting a phone call. Sorry about that.
And if you want all that information, that's great, but you also have the ability to change what is on the home screen. So if I click that cards button again, I'm now customizing my layout again, and I'm gonna turn off a couple of these. And maybe I wanna see alerts as the first one. So all I'm doing is I'm dragging the little handle at the far right side where I can move these different items up and down. So it's that 9 little set of dots over on the right. So that's what I wanna see on my app. I wanna see alerts, prospects, and then media. I'm gonna hit Save Card Layout. And now I have exactly that. So each time I come into my app, I will see alerts, prospects, and then media. And this is great because I get to customize this to what I want to see first, giving me either the most actionable information or gives me the next step of things that I want to send. Whatever it might be, you get the ability to change this for yourself. So a couple other things on this home screen that we have is you'll notice that with each card, we also have the word Go at the top right. So when you click that Go button, you're taken to the full version of what that card was going to. So in this case, it was media. Now I'm in the full section of media, where I still have all the same things I had before. I have the ability to collapse, expand. I can scroll left and right, up and down. I still have all the same tools, all the same resources I had before. You can still share, you can still post, and you'll notice that as you're going through those, you'll get even a more streamlined process of being able to share and post, which is great. You're going to see little things like that throughout the entire app. If I go back home, I'm going to go ahead and click Go on Prospects. And my prospect information is just easier to see. I can clearly see who has a reminder set. In this case, it's Stephanie with the little colorful bell. And if I click on Stephanie, I can go in and I can just see everything that is here for her history, her notes, just like before. Things are just easier though. Typing in notes, I don't have to click the edit button. I can just click in there, type best prospect, and close, and I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. That is now saved. So everything's just a lot more simple, a lot easier to get around. I'm using the bottom toolbar to navigate as you see me jump from one section to the next. And really the only other thing besides the streamlined layout on the home screen is if I go to the top left button, those 3 lines next to the logo, I can see my side menu. And my side menu has changed as well to where I can add a picture of myself for my profile. I have all the other things that wouldn't necessarily fit on the home menu. And the last part of the side menu is the About, the Contact Us, which if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to us there. And the settings screen, where if you turned off any of your notifications, you can turn them right back on, or you can log out. And that is pretty much the app. I really hope that you enjoyed it, enjoyed this streamlined look, feel, and the ability to have all of the information that you want to see right at your fingertips as soon as you open this app. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Well, isn't that great? And he did a better job than I could have done because he's one of the developers, executives at the company that developed the app for LifeWave. So, wow, there's so much there. And so I'll just point out up in the upper left-hand corner, the 3 bars, you click on those, you can find, and I do want to point out the training library, Garrett, because if you look here, here's a Getting Started series that's very helpful for all your new distributors here. There's the app update and step-by-step guide on the app. As for the previous generation, it's in the process of being updated, but you can see here's business training, here's product connecting, here's our Connect product webinars, okay? And we're going to be working on getting them better labeled. We got a lot of feedback. Well, how do we know which one's which? Because they all look the same on here. And good point. So, there's always room for improvement, constant, never-ending improvement. But here's product line, product demos. Those are all with David, right? So just, so much to learn, so much to use and all of these are shareable. Actually, these are all shareable. So such a valuable, and you just press here and you're back to the home screen. And just to demo what he said about the cards, if I flip on cards, just for the fun of it, I'm going to turn events on. Okay. I'll click on events and save card. And now you'll be able to see the upcoming events. And look at that. So there's 2 events upcoming: recognition webinar, the revival. The one that was there about an hour ago was this webinar. I was going to show you our webinar was there, but since it's already motioned, it's already come off. But this is such a powerful system, Garrett. I could go on and on, but I don't think we need to because we're already gone a half hour, which was kind of our target to get this done. So I'm going to stop my screen share and turn it back over to you for any final comments or questions you might have.
Well, there's a few things I think that would be kind of worth mentioning, and that is, if someone is just getting started, what's some advice you'd give them?
2 things. The first thing you need to do if you're just getting started, you just signed up in LifeWave an hour ago, and all of a sudden you're on this webinar. What do I do now? You download the app and you figure out how to send your sponsor a video. You break the video sending barrier. It's very fun. So that's what I tell everybody I'm working with that's brand new. Okay, did you download the app? Yes, no. Okay, yes, great. Okay, send me a video. Because then when I get a video from Mary, Sally, George, Joe, whoever it is, I know that they downloaded the app and they figured out how to send it. And I can tell them, and if you have a problem, you can't figure out how to send it, call me back and I'll walk you through it. But send me a video, because you don't want them practicing on their prospects. Let them practice on you, their sponsor.
I love
and you
that.
know what? Then when I get the video, I click on it and they get their first alert. Wow, Gregory's watching the video, and they get all excited. And I got to tell you, I've talked with some of the most successful people in LifeWave, and one of the most fun things that happens to us is when we get an alert that somebody's watching a video we sent them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, I think that's where that just builds that community, as well as feeling that comfort that, hey, I could test it out, see how it works, know it's working, and then have the confidence that when I send these to people that I really do care about, that it's going to work the way we want it to. What would you say to someone who's maybe a little bit technophobic? Maybe they're a little bit worried about, I'm not very good at technology, or I'm not very good at those types of things.
I think we're in the Zoom world now. And if somebody's technophobic about it, you may want to just get on a screen share Zoom and show them how easy it is. If they're local, sit down with them and do it. But we have elders in our community, that are 80 plus, playing and loving the app. It's, and I'm kind of technophobic myself. Many times I have to call my kids or my grandkids to help me with technology, right? We all know that, but this is very intuitive, and it's very simple to navigate.
I love that. Any last comments? Anything else you want to maybe share before we finish up this webinar?
I just want to remind people that we're in the sharing and caring business, not telling and selling. Okay.
I love that.
And we have the most powerful sharing tool. We have this robust sharing library. So my recommendation is, fall in love with the app and go to the sharing library and watch all the videos, because I forgot to show you, you click on top and you can watch it. You click down below where the little arrow is and it sends it. But every one of those videos that's there to be sent is there to be watched. And how do you know which video to send somebody? Watch them and find the ones you like best. And the ones you like, send them to people. It's as easy as it gets. And follow up, the fortune and the friendships in the follow up. And typically, if I'm going to send somebody a video, I might call and say, "Hey, Garrett, how you doing? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hey, I've only got a couple minutes. What do you know about stem cells?" And he might say, "Oh, I just spent $30,000 on injections." Or, "I've heard about them, but I want to find out." Say, "Hey, I just came across this historic breakthrough in affordable stem cell technology. I'd love to send you a short little 3-minute video, and I'd love to get your feedback on it. So may I send you the video and get you to spend 3 minutes to watch it?"
Yes.
Okay, cool. Would you like me to send it as a text or an email, or what's your preference, or WhatsApp? How would you like to receive it? And once you got that, you send the video. So I usually don't send people videos without asking them or it's permission marketing, as we like to call it, for your permission to send you the video. Don't send it unsolicited, because they won't know what it is. But however, it might be your mother, brother, or your neighbor that opens every text you send them, and they might open it anyway. But I like to let people know it's coming. And a short phone call, what's it all about? The video explains it much better than I can. And I'm kind of new at it, but I really got excited when I watched this video, and I'd love to get your opinion. And one of the things I found out, everybody has an opinion and they love to give it.
Yes, they do. Absolutely. One thing that you said, and I love, and I think this is something we can all probably take as good advice: turn off the Netflix, get into the app, learn what you can, and you certainly will be going to be much better prepared, much better in tune with what the needs of the people who you're reaching out to and talking to, the ones who really need what we have to offer. So certainly love that as a tip that I think we can all learn from. So, hey, Greg, thank you so much for everything you put in the preparation you put into this. I love the presentation you did. I love actually being able to see and watch what's happening on your phone as well. So thank you for having that all ready and prepared for us. I think we all learned a lot about how powerful this app can be in being able to get it, to be able to build our business, but get the knowledge and training. And I know for a fact that we're going to see more and more opportunities, more and more things that will be available through this app as we move forward. And so it's just technology grows, it will grow as well. And we're really excited for that, and also being able to share that with you all as we move into the future. But thank you again, Greg, and we look forward to more opportunities to be able to share this type of information on our LifeWave Connect business webinars.
Awesome. Thanks, Garrett. Bye, everyone.
Bye.